Hello. The other day I went to go drive the car and it'd been left in first gear, and it was incredibly difficult to put it into neutral. But this problem seems to have eased. So I'm just thinking, what can I look at? I've done as much research as I can. I'm going to have a look in here and see what's what. So, just drop it back a gear. First stage is this comes off here from there, just detached, just like so. This one's a little bit askew, so there's a bit of weight on it, so it's difficult. Just some little clips. I need two hands on it. Okay, we've liberated the lower section. You can see, usually grubby car. Surprising how it all ends up in there, isn't it? It could be years ago. There's two tabs here. I'm just going to pull them, push them in and pull up. We're winning. Then we can see the gubbins. We've got the cables to the gearbox there and there. So I'm just going to have a little look around and see what I can find, if anything. So I've identified a bit of play. You can see down here, moving up and down. Not worried about that. Also a bit of play in this linkage here. Given that this car's done quite a lot of mileage, about 220,000, not too worried about that at all. I think I'll just put a bit more grease in there. It appears to be white grease. I don't actually have any of that. But I'm going to make some efforts to see if I can make things a bit easier. So I've just removed, this is the last of the 3 screws. I'll just see what's going off in here. There's a bushing. It's directional, that's interesting. Plan is, what I want to do is eliminate everything to the gearbox. So I've got some high performance spray on grease, which I'm going to put in every joint, every ball joint. Possibly some in here, I'm not sure yet, I just want to have a look at it. And then, once I've done all this, then I'm eliminating everything towards the gearbox. I'm going to have to lift the engine, lift the bonnet, do under the engine bay. I'm just starting in the cabin for now. So, we've got the gear lever, there's a toothed area there, can you see it? I'm just pointing with a little finger. I'm just going to squirt a bit of grease down that. It'd be easy to do it off camera. Well, I've lubed everything. Put some in there, there. Still some play in it. Not worried about it. The up and down play seems to have reduced. I've rotated it this way on because I can just about get the gears. You know, to lube the cables down here. Have to dip the clutch and do that, and that enables you to give them a bit of a spraying. So I think what we'll do, we'll move on under the bonnet, put everything back together, and have a look under the bonnet. So just in case any of you are wondering, this is a 2003 D5 Mark II Volvo. I'm going to remove the airbox. So I'll just remove this screw, and then this is the bit where it will get tricky for you because of these clips here. I can remember struggling to remove them, so one of the best solutions I found is I've just got a socket just to go over it and then wiggling, and eventually we liberated the airbox. But I don't even put my airbox back on them properly now, just in case. Well, to save me a job next time, it just sits nicely on them. They're not locked in. So here we are at the business end of the operation. You see, that's the clips I was referring to. A socket just pinches everything in together, and two cables coming up there. So I'm thinking I'll just put a bit of spray grease on each one. Definitely down there, that looks very dry to me. And obviously down there, that's dry. In there, wherever. Whatever I can do, I just want to eliminate anything but the gearbox. Okay, it's been a couple of weeks since I had a look at this problem, and good news is the gearbox is now moving lovely and free and easy. I have had a thought. I did read it on a forum. Somebody put some oil down there. I won't personally use it, but these are actually glued on in place. But it has occurred to me to unpick them with a screwdriver, which I have done, and I've just squirted a bit of penetrating fluid down these cables while I'm in for a second time. The gearbox has been behaving itself. It seems nice and loose. My money personally were on this area here. I could see that being a seize point. Whenever you change gear, it seems to be this one what moves. I just thought it's only fair to hold back on posting this video so that you can get a balanced perspective and know that my problem's been solved for in excess of 2 weeks. So that's all from me. Why not consider subscribing to improve your repair knowledge? Thanks for watching. Bye.